Sorry, y'all. I had to push back a minute. My hubby's been working out of town. So when he calls, I'm like, hello. So how is everybody? Busy, stinking. God, there's so much stuff going on in the news, true crime, and I have been closely following the Gabby Petito case, as many of us have. I haven't been covering it constantly over here. No worries. But what has intrigued the shit out of me is everything happening after the remains have been found. Are y'all's minds not blown? All the crap coming out. And then we find out that the attorney, God, my hair is all in my, the attorney had already notified them that he was gone. And then you hear the PD in 4K saying, we know exactly where he's at. We know exactly where he's at. But how did you know where he's at if the family says we don't and he's gone? He left. I digress. That's not what we're here today about, but y'all know the junk is messed up. Hello, Natasha. Hello. Good day, Tina. Hello. Oh my goodness. Y'all are getting it up with the links. I appreciate the crap out of my mods. What's up, Tracy? Princess Megan. Hello. Yes, my heart goes out to his family too. This is some craziness going on with the Jelani Day case. Right from the start, craziness going off with his case. So welcome to the stream too, honey. Hey, Miranda, BL, hello. Let me see. Who else we got? Man, there's a lot of good resources in this chat. Nancy, hello. Lexi, hello. What's up? Toxic. Leanne. Voices, hey, honey. Let's see. Cement, hello. Let me see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody because my entire screen jumped. All right. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, hello. So I got a couple stories before we jump off into the Jelani Day case. And this one we're about to look at, I had so many people send it to me. And in fact, it's the first thing I looked at. When I looked at my phone outside of shutting my alarm off, I see this craziness in Texas. Y'all not going to believe this. I hope y'all are ready. Y'all are not going to believe this. And this is just a tip of the story. And what in the actual hell is going on? Like, I thought the woman, y'all remember we covered the story of the lady in Nashville? It was several months ago. She had 3 elderly disabled children, and they had mental disabilities. And I don't know if there was a well check. I can't remember exactly how the story went, but her 3 grown kids just left her dead in her bed for like over a year or 2 years, however long it was. They were piling laundry on top of her. Like, this is the level crazy type shit of the story we're about to talk about, except for this was not a grown lady that died of natural causes. These are children in the worst of the worst conditions. So I've got I got to pull up my other articles too. Let me see, because I had to shut them down because of the volume and whatever. So here we go. This is it's happened out of Texas. Let me get the KPRC2, and all the links are in the description.
Headlines: 3 boys found abandoned inside an apartment unit in southwest Harris County.
Deputies say they made the discovery doing a welfare check. KPRC2 Sophia Ojeda live at the apartment complex where the children were found. Sophia?
Hey, Juanita.
Yeah, good morning. We know this morning authorities tell us that they have found the children's mother and the mother's boyfriend, and they are now being interviewed by homicide investigators. We also have learned that the Harris County Sheriff's Office learned the 15-year-old brother was.
Let me read this comment real quick. Voices says, why is nobody speaking on the 9 bodies that have been found during the searches? Now, if I'm not mistaken, it was 7. They're including the 2 women, the 2 married women. So, am I wrong? Wasn't those women found before Gabby? I think that case was ongoing before Gabby, right in that time. I know I could be wrong, but I have seen people talking about it. But yeah, that's something we could totally do over here, diving a little bit deeper about. Okay. But yeah, I think it's incredible. I think if they want to be out there looking, they're going to continue to find a lot more.
Mother and the mother's boyfriend, and they are now being interviewed by homicide investigators. We also have learned that the Harris County Sheriff's Office
no
learned the 15-year-old brother was the one who called them and said his 9-year-old brother had been dead for a year and was in the room next door. A horrific discovery late Sunday at the City Park 2 apartments on Greencrest Drive in West Houston. Authorities say 3 boys were found abandoned with the skeletal remains of another sibling inside the apartment.
And when they arrived, they discovered 3 juveniles just at plain view. It appears they're living in pretty deplorable conditions.
Investigators say the 15-year-old brother called the Harris County Sheriff's Office and said his parents had not lived in the apartment for months. A 10-year-old and 7-year-old sibling were also there, malnourished and with some signs of injuries.
Listen, Linda. How many cases are we going to see where there is a decomposing body? I can't even handle, like, driving past the damn, what are they called? The waste management places. I can't even handle driving past that for 5 seconds. How are these people not smelling these decomposing bodies in apartment complexes? And this is not a dig to anybody. I'm asking a legitimate question. How do trained dogs miss the smell of decomposition? This is becoming a crazy theme where all these remains are found where people have been searching. I'm speaking specifically to Brian Lawrence. Well, they were underwater. Most dogs are trained that way. I'm not doing the laundry case. This got my mind blown this morning. The laundry and the Summer Wells case has got my mind blown this morning. But why in these apartment complexes are we, how do they not smell that? From my understanding, and I've never smelled a decomposing body, but it is one of the worst things you ever smell. You will not forget it. And it's not like anything else you will ever smell. I mean, from all the things that I know about it. So I don't understand how this keeps happening. Is it just like, oh well, ain't my business? Is it kind of like you hear the same couple beating crap out of each other every day and you're just like, oh, that's their shit. But a decomposing body, there's not a maintenance man. This baby has been there over a year.
Skeletal remains of a 9-year-old sibling were some signs of injuries. The skeletal remains of a 9-year-old sibling were also discovered. Authorities say he had been there for quite a long time.
Hey, cry.
Very disturbing sets of circumstances, so we definitely want some answers for these children.
The sheriff said that the kids were getting food somehow, but
yeah,
they were not sure
like
how or who was leaving it. The children are now being checked out at an area hospital. The Department of Family and Protective Services now seeking emergency custody of the 3 boys. Reporting live in West Houston, Sophia Okita, KPRC 2 News.
Okay, so
all right. So let me get back to the chat. Hey, Cree. She needs prayers for her son. Phoenix is having to go before grand jury tomorrow. Absolutely. And please let me know. Please let me know how that goes. And we definitely say prayers for your son. Let me see. Yeah. Hey, Kara. They let the mom go wait, what? Whose custody were these kids in? I guess we're going to continue to find out. No, Cray, I have never smelled dead crickets. That's a different. I smell stink bugs. Hey, Gidget. This story is crazy. Yes! Toxic. Good point, Leanne. When I'm saying toxic, I'm talking Leanne. That was her old handle. Great point. Flies. There's a bunch of things that come with all that, right? Oh, shit. Hold on. Damn, I exited out of my whole internet. Let's see. All right. So I have another article about video. Let me see. Oh, I have a couple more other stories too before we jump into Jelani. And I have a missing. Hold on. Give me a half second. I forgot I had to close the tab because It kept playing and playing and playing and playing and playing in the background. So let me go pull up these tabs. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm trying to pick up this other. Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on. I was talking with somebody, and they were like, people are going crazy since the COVID, this, that, and other. Listen to me. Oh, it's the COVID is just the straw that broke the camel's back. Okay. I have a sneaky suspicion these people have been living like animals, not these people in the story, but in general, it's just everything comes to a head, right? Everything comes to a head. Everything. Every single thing comes to a head, right? And it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. What in the world? Okay, is this the one we just watched? Let me see. Heck, let me pull it up through my emails. Must be where it was at. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot I had to exit out of it because it kept playing when the intro was playing. So give me 1 second. I'm just pulling this information back up. So the 15-year-old boy. Now listen, in the one report I saw, they said that there was food there. The conditions were deplorable, but they said that there was food there. So somebody had to be bringing food there, right? I mean, can you imagine the psyche of these kids? Well, heck, I don't know where it's at. I need like one way for people to send me stuff, I think, because all right, let me just pull something different up. There's no excuse. So somebody in the chat said that they let the mom go out to the interview. Okay, what? Okay, who had custody of these kids? Who had physical custody of the kids? What adult was supposed to be in that apartment with them kids? That's who the hell needs to be answering for this. Absolutely. I can't see the chat, so give me a second. Okay. What? I'm pulling up it right now. This heifer was released. What in the actual hell? Hello, Nelly Bug. Anybody else joining? Welcome. Yeah, who is paying the rent? Who's bringing the food there? I mean, this is ridiculous. And they did. Let me pull this up. She was released on stupidity. No, I'm joking. I don't know the story, if I had to guess, I would assume the way most of these cases go. Now, this is me assuming. I just may make an ass of myself, right? But there's probably been a history of CPS, DCFS, whatever they call it in Texas. And Harris County, again, this is the worst county ever. Besides Torrance County. Oh my goodness. Mom of 3 children found in Texas apartment with skeletal remains released. Wow. Because why not? 3 abandoned children and skeletal remains of a 4th person who is likely their sibling were found Sunday in an apartment in West downtown Houston. Harris County Sheriff Office got a call from a 15-year-old boy who reported the body of his 9-year-old brother in the next room to his. The agency said in a statement the boy had been dead for a year, and the parents had not lived in the apartment for several months. The teen told the wait a second. There's another story like this when I read it. Y'all remember that case we talked about last year where the parents set up their special needs child? He had autism and something else. They set him up in this house, right? And they had cameras installed, and they moved out. They moved out and let this kid, tend with himself. They would come by. You give him a little look-see, give him some food, pay the bills. They could see him on the camera. No big deal. What in the hell is going on? When deputies arrived, they found the remains of a small child, which appeared consistent with the age provided by the 15-year-old. The other two boys in the house under age 10. The other two boys in the house were under the age 10. The boys appeared malnourished, showed signs of physical injury, and were brought to a hospital, according to officials. Let me see. Authorities located the mother of the children and her boyfriend. Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said Monday morning that they had been interviewed and released. No charges have been filed, and the investigation is ongoing. Gonzalez on Sunday called the situation heartbreaking. Well, I would challenge you, and I will call it criminal. And I know the sheriff has got a fabulous reason for releasing these whole pieces of shit. How do you not know your children are living like that? And if you didn't know, you are not being proactive, whether they were in your custody or not. If they were not in your custody, then you should have made it about your business to find out what the hell was going on with your children behind closed doors. Oh, man, what is going on? This is crazy. And in the open as well, my brain can't. Nelly, I cannot either. I can't, like, what? I don't understand. How did the 15-year-old not know his sibling? He did know his sibling was deceased. He was the one that called. You know, I'm sure he was beaten and threatened within an inch of his life to keep his mouth shut. How can no charges be filed? I mean, somebody's going down, you know? I guarantee you. Now, like I said, I could make an ass out of myself too. I'm assuming, allegedly, potentially, there's a CPS case. How much do y'all want to bet? Drop a 1 in the chat if you think there is already an existing CPS case with these children and the caretaker. I'm telling you, man, I guarantee it. There's already an existing case. Oh my goddamn so. And who are they not in school? They said it was a well check, but the boy called and dropped the dime. So which is it? You know, maybe she was not to have contact with them. Who knows? Good point. Good point. But you know, somebody. I mean, yeah, that is a valid point. They could have been in somebody else's care. One and done. I'm telling you, C-Man. Could she left the kids there while she had a new relationship going? I knew a woman who left her kids, kept paying rent. What? Anything's possible. Toxic. I mean, yeah, I guarantee you it was something ridiculous. People driving around with, you know, dead kids in their trunk. What is going on? What's going on? I mean, man, I guess we're going to be finding out more about this. It's kind of just happening. I can't believe they let her go, you know? What's up, Keezy? Welcome, baby. This is insane. I'm sorry, but I take better care of my house plants. I take better care of my damn dishes, for crying out loud. Like, this is insane. This is insane. I know this sheriff has a good reason for letting this mom go. Let me try to see if I can find up another article before I move on to the next awful story of the day. And it happened, I think, last week, and I had it saved. The headline was so ridiculous, and I said we're going to talk about it on the stream. So let me see, 6 hours ago, 4 hours ago. Let me see if we can find one that's super current of this case. All right. Mother of the 3 found living with skeletal remains of 9-year-old sibling questioned and released. Oh, God. Well, I guess y'all want to watch the press conference. 3 abandoned children, human remains found apartment. So this actually happened yesterday or overnight. Been in the business for a long time, and I had never heard of a scenario like this. Local sheriff. Okay, let's watch the press conference. Let me see. I can't see the chat, so y'all just bear with me a second. No, man, I can't let this go. This is insane. I am so sick of this shit, man. What is really going on? And this happened yesterday? How in the world did I not even see this? Yeah, I don't even know. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find this press conference. Here we go. All right. Give me a second so I can try to get it set up here.
Harris County Sheriff joined here.
Well, this one's only 2 minutes. But we'll watch it. Here, let me show y'all what I'm looking at. Hey, Joshua. Welcome, baby. Let's see. They just said on the news CPS did have a history with them. Shocker! I stinking knew it. They said the other 2 boys had injuries in the one article. Yeah, I seen that too. But I don't know. I did see somewhere where they said that there was food in the house though. I had it pulled up. I'm so irritated. It just kept playing. The video kept playing in the background. Let me see if I can pull these up. Well, let me share what I got first. My mind's going 90 to nothing. I'm trying to make sense of this damn. Nothing's making sense. I can't believe they let her go. Like, what does that even mean? Go back to living your life. You're dismissed. Don't worry. Your kids are fine now. You know. I don't know why that won't close, but here is this. That volume is horrible.
Cook as well to my left.
There we go.
Very horrific situation out here, very tragic. Been in this business for a long time, and I had never heard a scenario like this. It really caught me by surprise. What we have right here is we have an apartment unit. It appears to be where 3 juveniles were left abandoned, pretty much. I'm told they range in ages from 15, 10, and 7 years old. They've been here for an extended period of time. At the same time, we also have the skeletal remains of what appears to be a juvenile. It appears to have been there for also an extended period of time. We don't know how long that will be part of the forensic investigation. We don't know the exact age, but we anticipate again that it's the skeletal remains for a juvenile. And other than that, right now, it's just very preliminary information. We're trying to identify next of kin to determine exactly what's happened and how we got to this point.
So this was right after.
But again, a very horrific set of circumstances. And so, very troubled by all this. Our members are troubled by it. But, we're going to make sure we do everything we can to make sure we conduct a thorough follow-up investigation, make sure that the kids are okay. This will be a follow-up investigation involving multiple agencies because we also have juveniles involved. So that's what we have right now. En español, brevemente, estamos.
Man, let me get back to the chat. Guys, this shit is bananas. BANANAS. How do we push for change? What can we do to get involved and help save these children? Well, Haiti, welcome to the stream, and I have a theory. If we can promote more family and do a grassroots effort organically, locally, within, eternally, outward, it has to start there. I think it has to start at home. You got to take small, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You know what I mean? So I think, let's see, how did the neighbors not smell this like an apartment for crying out? Nelly, I know. That's what I'm saying. How the hell did they, we could just make a list of how in the hell, okay? We could go down the list of how in the hell with the story. Like, it's crazy. Get Gwen in there. I don't know what that means, hon. Oh, yes, Gwen Stefani, BANANAS. Yeah, I was like, man, I don't know who Gwen is. Yes, I do know. And we could speak up. I mean, we can, there's all kind of things. But I think it does need to start with us. It's very low consciousness what's going on. People are beyond self-centered, saturated, self-absorbed. Nobody's got time for nothing. Our government incentivizes a single parent home, and it's just wonderful to have all these single parents, that no, like, listen to me. There's not enough importance, in my opinion, on family. Look at our children. Look at our youth, okay? Look at what they are seeing constantly. Look at what the adults are force feeding them constantly, okay? It's a lot. It's a lot. Situations like this, I mean, we have some very, very low consciousness. Absolutely. We have some good laws in place to prevent this. This is disgusting. This is evil. It's evil. It's evil. It's nothing you can say. It's evil. Okay? Like I said, I take better care of my dishes. I mean, like, nobody knows these kids are there. The 15-year-old has to call, so they're not in school. So what about last year? What about the year before? Oh, wait, there was already an existing CPS case, so there's no follow-up? Oh, let me guess, it's because of COVID. Then how were the babies dying before? Oh, wait, maybe COVID wasn't the problem. Maybe COVID exposed a lot of these issues because everybody's at home stuck in front of their damn, boxes, okay? It's so many moving parts. So, I can get so overwhelmed. I mean, but how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. I mean, so here I just try to spread awareness. You see somebody struggling, like, it's too much of this shit, okay? People will pull out their fucking phone on a subway and record an assault, okay? Oh, my microphone, I moved it closer to me. I'm so sorry for screaming at everybody. They will pull out their phone and they will record an assault, right? They will record an assault. But be at their damn house in an apartment complex, and you don't know you don't know this happened. You can't smell a decomposing body. You can't do any of this stuff. Like, what? What? No. It's too much. And then, but everybody's, look at me. I'm on social media. I'm out here protesting. I'm out here doing all this shit. And the kids are falling to the wayside. Okay? It's, oh my God, man. This is heartbreaking. So now, what's that, Psalm 9? So now you got you got 4 kids, 1 deceased, 3 others fucked for life. There is no amount of counseling. There's no amount of anything that will undo what's been done to them. And guess what? Now what do we have? Potentially, we have more generational bondage, right? More generational bondage. Let me tell you something. I've been looking at some of the rabbit holes in the Summer Wells case. And are you shitting me? Okay. There's so much generational bondage everywhere. In a lot of it is just that. It's generational bondage. It's generation after generation after generation of not giving a shit, not breaking the cycle, SA abuse, whatever it is, whatever it may be, living on the streets, poverty, gang activity, it doesn't matter. Like, it's the same issues for all people. It just looks different, but the end result's the same, if that makes sense to y'all. Follow me. I mean, seriously, this is generational bondage. We need more people to stand up and say, I will not do this. I will stand up. I will stand out, and I will either break the cycle, use my voice about breaking the cycle. But listen, it's going to take a village. Okay. And unfortunately, the village is mostly full of fucking idiots, so it's beyond heartbreaking. You know what I mean? But it can't all be gloom and doom. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a solution. All right. There's got to be something, a little bit of something everybody can do. Just a little bit. And it doesn't involve, bullshit. It doesn't involve, it involves solution, smart solution. It involves togetherness, community, family, wanting better, striving better, craving better. It is teaching your kids to do the right thing. Okay. It's not teaching your kids when you do a crime, I'm going to cover your ass. Okay. Look at the Aiden Fauci situation in Florida. This kid obviously had issues from probably very early on. Red signs everywhere, red flags everywhere. What does the mom do? She sees blood all over him. She doesn't say, you know what, son, we're going to get through this. You screwed up. No. She takes his bloody clothes and she washes them. Look at the other flips. Tristan Bailey's story in case, that baby out of Florida. If you start peeling back the layers of it, there's so much room for discussion. There's so much room for there's a lot. You got all different sides. Okay, I'm talking about our youth, but just right this second. You got all different sides. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Nelly. Thank you, honey. You got all different sides. Okay, you start peeling it back. Look at the kids. He told all of his little friends that he was going to do exactly what he did to Tristan, right? He told all of his friends. His mother was aware about it. His girlfriend was aware about it, right? Okay. And then you got Tristan. She's going out. She's 13. He's 14. They're going to just hang out, right? We're going to be stupid kids, hang out in the middle of the night. That's what kids do. Stupid mistake. But it's just what kids do. Like, come on. You just think you're being a kid. It don't occur to you that you're doing something wrong or you may be in danger. You're not worried about that. You're being a kid, okay? She goes out with him. Okay, he does what he does. He takes her life. He stabs her 114 times. She had 48 defensive wounds. She fought for her life, okay? Now, let me show you a different side of it. She gets slut-shamed after death. The family has to see things on social media like Bree Aiden. She had it coming. Nobody liked her anyway. She was a stupid cheerleader. Okay? And then you got this fucking idiot's mom. Sorry. I know he's a kid, but whatever. I said it. It flew. Whatever. Then you got this kid's mom. The person who's supposed to teach him all these good things, the good shit. Generational bondage. If I had to guess, I'd assume she had a shit childhood too. Living in a $500,000 house in an affluent neighborhood. They had every resource available to get this kid help. What does she do? She tells him to lie. She tells him, what did you wear? No, you didn't wear the blue jeans. You wore the khakis. Both parents are coaching this kid to get out of a murder. He stabbed her 114 times. He stabbed her 104. I don't mean to be graphic. I'm trying to get you to understand how much rage this child had in him. How much rage he had in him. How much she had no clue what was coming to her. She was just being a 13-year-old kid. Just being a silly, goofy 13-year-old kid who loved her family, who loved her life. She was all about cheerleading. She was all about, leading. And she was just this life force, this boastful life force, very much like Gabby. You know what I mean? And it's just, there's no reason this shit happened. And I say it 100 times on this channel. You show me a damn kid who is just jacked up, and I will show you a slew of adults that failed this child. Starting with CPS, right? So, scratch that completely. It ain't CPS's fault you can't raise your fucking kids. You don't got no common sense. I think we need to promote what's right, doing what's right, okay? Like, we need to just do what's right. Like, why is this a hard thing? To just do what's right? Like, it is evil. It's evil, guys. Get your freaking homes in order. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. I have enough. Hopefully the soapbox is over there. This story is going to piss y'all off too. Another idiot leading our children. All right. Caretaking our children. I have a coach story too, but I'll save it for another time. I really want to focus on Jelani, and I have this, man, we'll probably carry on another with Jelani, but I need to show y'all this. This one's bad. This one's really bad. They're all bad. But these people in charge, these authority positions, right? It's ridiculous. And, man, daycare owner gets 6 years for hiding 26 kids in basement. Guys, do y'all remember? Oh my God. And that just reminded me. I was going to talk about the crazy eyes. And yes, we know they found Elijah's body. They found Major's body. You know, all these kids dying. We're gonna talk more about Elijah and Major, and maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow. I don't normally do one on Tuesdays. Well, I had to take my son to a recruit for the military tomorrow. He's about to be. Oh God, I don't even want to talk about that. Don't get me to crying. All right, we're gonna figure out about Major and Elijah, and we're working on it. We're gonna have a stream. We're not done talking about them babies. We're not done by a long shot. But I want to show y'all. Do y'all remember when we was talking about Elijah's mom? She said she gave that baby to somebody because he just had these bad behaviors. But y'all remember her mugshot? Do you remember how cold and dark and evil she looked? Look at this lady. This is like her mother or something. They look the same. Colorado Springs, a Colorado daycare owner convicted of keeping 26 children hidden in a basement of her business 2 years ago and has been sentenced to 6 years in prison after parents said some of the children suffered trauma, including sleep problems and anxiety. Judge issued the sentence to Carla Faith on Thursday following her conviction. Oh, I've been trimming my dogs and I got dog hair in my damn nose. Thursday following her conviction by a juror of August, more than 24 misdemeanors, child abuse chart. Wait, what? 24 misdemeanor child abuse. What is a misdemeanor child abuse charge? That shouldn't even be a fucking thing. Let me just throw that out there. A misdemeanor child abuse. You just beat him a little bit. It could have been so much worse. And yeah, it could be. But you know what? All the wrong people have so many rights. So many rights, you know. Faith was only licensed to care for up to 6 children at her Colorado Springs private daycare, and only 2 of them were allowed to be under 2 years old. But police who went to her Mountain Play Place daycare in November 2019, after receiving reports that there were more children than allowed, found 25 children in the basement, including 12 children under the age of 2. What the hell, man? There were 2 adult employees supervising them in the basement, and one of them, Valerie Fresquez, accepted the plea deal and testified. The 26 child who had been in the basement was picked up by a parent while police were at the daycare, authorities said. Many of the children had soiled in wet diapers, sweaty, thirsty, according to the arrest affidavit. I wish. That's why I quit my job years back, to be home with our son, because I'm not up here if you do something like this to my child. I'm not up here, and I will gladly. I will advocate all the way to the jail. No. Nope. Don't trust strangers with your kids, even if they are at daycare, the basketball coach, whatever it may be, the pastor. You need to think everything through. And I know the pastor, the basketball coach, everybody look crazy at everybody until they're vetted. Your kid deserves that much. You think you could have told these people that their kid was hidden out in the damn basement all day while they're at work, sweating to death, not getting fed correctly, not getting their diapers changed and stuff? Do you think these parents had any idea? Hell no. That's why I don't even fool with it. You can't even vet properly anymore. I just do it my damn self the way I know it'll be done right. Another officer discovered a false wall and moved it to reveal the basement staircase. At face sentencing on Thursday, parents of the children and relatives filled in the courtroom, telling the judge that their children had suffered trauma since being at that daycare, citing sleep and anxiety issues. Man. Ooh, we sleep with the lights on at our house. My kids are anxious. They are fearful. Man, I can't. She left these babies in a dark. I'm over this shit. We're going to move on to Jelani. I can't. Hey, Kate Cooper. Welcome, baby. I can't read anymore. In fact, get this hoe off my screen. I'm so mad. These cases have got me ridiculously angry this morning. What's up, DJ, baby? Let me see. Who else I got? Sapito. What's up, Nay? Hey, baby. All right, I'm scrolling back down. If I missed anybody, welcome and hello. Oh my goodness, we're moving into the Jelani case, and I'm sorry, but we gotta talk. Listen to me. The least we can do. Enough. If this is too much, I can't listen. The least we can do. These kids went through it. Some of them don't survive it. At least we can tell their stories, right? Because when they were telling their stories, nobody was listening. So we tell their stories in hopes to spread awareness and change. Seriously. She's scary looking. Not leave him. God, can you imagine being the police officer? What do you mean there's kids hidden in here? The other kid, your kid, come home and said that there was extra kids here in a wall. What? Yeah, right, kids. Yeah, right. And then you get there on scene, and then you move, and that's like some trafficking type shit. That's insane. Insane. And she's like, give me your money. Give me your money so I can mistreat your children all day long. And people don't apologize for the boy. Yeah, I mean, God, man, it's just ridiculous. A good day. I wish I knew. Is she gonna find out with her stupid 6 years? 6 years. You're hiding kids in a wall. Now, granted, she didn't keep them. They weren't like. Come on, man. That's trauma. Man, all right. We're gonna start with the timeline of Jelani. I'm gonna try to get back. We're gonna probably have to carry over Jelani's stream. I got a little time. Okay, let me see. I want to make sure. I got so many tabs pulled up. Okay, here we go. Wait a second. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Let me see what this one is. Oh, heck. Hold on. Oh, it didn't share anyways. I'm glad I caught that. All right, that was the wrong one. Miranda! I don't know if I said hello to you, but... Hoppy, hello, baby. Ain't seen you in a minute. And no problem. I've been meaning to get to it. There's a lot of people covering it. And all the links, please. If y'all, look, I'm a newbie out here. I'm not going to do it the justice that some of these other channels will. I'm just not. But I wanted to talk about it nonetheless because it's wrong what's going on in this man's case. But the links in the description, 54 Keys, Christina Randall, they've been doing phenomenal jobs. And Nora Jasmine, she's been covering Jelani too, but I did not add her playlist, and I need to do that. But I just want to say that. Let me see. Heck. Okay, here we go. So a lot of y'all already know the story. I'm just backing up because some people may not know it. So why is it not sharing my stupid screen? And I don't, while I reshare this, I don't know if some of y'all seen the community post, but Shar had a situation with her husband over the weekend, a medical situation. He's doing better. So I just keep her and her family in your prayers. Here we go. Okay. Let me see. All right. Missing ISU grad student seen last Tuesday. Now, they've already found his body. I'm just going back through the timeline. That way everybody can know. All right. So let's see. Here is, okay, they have him on camera. I don't think this is the article I wanted to pull up, but we're going to go over it anyways. Bloomingdale police are releasing more information about the whereabouts. Now, he's been found, so we're just going to kind of skim through. Police said they have obtained surveillance video. They are now releasing still photos from what was that? Still photos from that video the day entering Beyond Hello. Now, this is a dispensary, okay? We're going to get into the toxicology and all that. So, here's him on camera. It's so wild. He's looking right at the camera. I thought that was wild anyways. So, now, the video shows day at the store Tuesday, August 24th at 9:12 a.m. Earlier, police released surveillance photos of Day at ISU Bone Student Center that same morning at 7:20 a.m. At the cannabis dispensary, Day appeared to be wearing a blue Detroit Lions baseball hat, black T-shirt. Now, that's not. Well, I guess it is relevant because he had a change of clothes too. So we'll just keep reading. The exterior surveillance video shows Dave's white Chrysler 300 in a parking lot of a business. I also have a white Chrysler 300. Police said Dave won't be wearing the clothing because it was found in his car. When police discovered the vehicle hidden in the woods on the afternoon of Thursday, August 26th. So the pictures took place the 24th. They found his car on the 26th at LaSalle County, City of Peru, north central Illinois. Police are asking for leads. Anyone have seen Day, maybe matching the description, between 9:15 a.m. August 24th and 4:20 p.m. on August 26th when he was wearing that outfit. All right. So now the reason that Jelani became a missing persons anyways is because one of his teachers reported it. Now, initially, hey, Mercy, welcome, baby. All these cases are sad. Oh my God, girl. Yes, they're awful. They're awful. You know, they are. There's nothing I can say that. They're awful, but we just try to share awareness, you know. But yeah, man, it's got to be a better way for certain. So the teacher makes the report. Van Bissen, what's up, California? Tardy to the party, I know, right? Let's see. What was that? He was at the dispensary at 4:20. Yes. I just got that. Is that what that said? How did I not ever notice that? Let me go back. That's funny. How did I not ever notice that? Yeah. Huh. No, wait. Is that what it was? It was the dispensary. No, the dispensary was in, let me see. Yeah, the dispensary. Let me see. Yes, yeah, the dispensary was at 9:12. Okay. The 4:20, let's see. Day or somebody matching his description between 9:15 on August 24th and 4:20 p.m. on August 26th. So yeah, I see what you're saying, but yeah, two different. But that timing, huh? All right. So the teacher reported him. Let me get up another thing pulled up. Now, when I initially heard the teacher reported him, he was supposed to have a meeting with her. And initially I was like, that's weird. Hemp Savior, hemp sampling. Oh, that's a 4:20 p.m. Huh? Welcome, Hemp Savior. That's a funny little handle you got there. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah. That is weird, huh? I never noticed that with the timeline. Let me see. All right. Bannon Houston. Let's see. Here's the thing. All the things. All right. So here we go. If the stupid screen would share. I don't know why StreamYards is always got an axe to grind with me. But here we are, redoing it 500 times to get the screen to share. Okay. All right. So this is the pathograph. All this, like I said, is in the description below. All these links. Timeline of missing Illinois State student Jelani Day. All right. Let's see. This is Jelani. Let me see. Yeah, we'll watch that here in a minute about his mom. I'm trying to do this in order. All right, Saturday marks. Okay, this is old. All right, this is August 24th. We just went over that. August 25th, days. Let me see. 25th, last seen entering Hello Beyond Cannabis. Wait a minute. Why does it say the 25th when before? Whatever. Let me keep reading. Could be a typo in the other one. Jelani Day. No, he's 25. His last seen entering Beyond Hello Cannabis Dispensary 1515 and North Veterans Parkway, Bloomington, the Danville native who ran track at Alabama A&M, attending Illinois State to get his master's degree in speech pathology, is a member of the fraternity Omega Psi Phi. Security camera image places him there at about 9:15. Authorities later released security image of day 7:20 at ISU Bone Student Center. Wednesday, August 25th, the Day's family reports him missing to police. They say they talked to him on August 23rd. So the teacher notified campus police. That's how that came about. So, I mean, and it was, I don't know. I guess it is nothing about the teacher, but initially I was like, that's so weird. Like, I just initially thought her whole involvement is like, she was like, no, do this in a very, very short period of time. So I don't know, but I think they kind of ruled out whatever, you know. So Dave's family reported missing to police. They say they last talked to him. On August 23rd, he had not attended class for several days. Now, he was extremely close to his mother. He would talk to her every single day. So this was another thing that alerted the family that they had not heard from him. Let's see. Here's his vehicle. Let's see. Day's white 2010 Chrysler 300 was found in a wooded area in Peru, about 60 miles north of Bloomington. His clothing is also found inside the car. Guys, this one is so weird. Friday, August 27th. All right. But let's see. ISU asked students to contact Bloomington authorities with tips about Day. Students are encouraged to contact student counseling services over the weekend. Students also distributed flyers seeking information. Let me see. Monday, August 30th. Get out of here. August 30th, family sets up, they set up a GoFundMe for his reward to find him, any information. Now, I'm going to say this too. Had it not been for his family, I shudder to think where this case would be. And that's just the damn truth. I mean, I shudder to think where this case would be without his mother. You know, it's a lot wrong with this case. Bloomington, Tuesday, August 31st, Bloomington Police Department released information about Day's last known whereabouts and asked for information about those who saw him or the vehicle. Wednesday, September 1st. Let me scroll down. Day's mother, Carmen Bolden, Day, and others scour the area around Beyond Hello for clues. I'm just pleading with whoever knows anything. Whoever has him, just let him go. Listen to me. She went herself asking for surveillance footage. This is so common. Families having to do shit themselves because of the police now. I've only had my channel for a little over a year. I don't know if it has always been this bad with the families begging or just doing it themselves. I know somebody right now in a case, they are not getting any help and they are literally walking up to trap houses. What do you know about my loved one? You know, and some of the shit is not, it's their loved one. Their hand has been forced, you know, and sometimes, you know, I don't know. I'm not promoting street justice, but I'm saying if it was my loved one and I wasn't getting any help and I wasn't getting any answers, I don't know what I'd be capable of doing. And I don't know just exactly how far outside of, you know, I don't want to go to jail for life, but rolling up, saying, hey, what's going on? You know, oh, it's a definite. I'm just pleading with whoever knows anything, whoever has him, just let him go. Friday, September 3rd. More than 100 people gather in the Bones Center to support the search effort. I want to know Jelani is not dead and we will find him, his mother tells those that gather. September 4th. Authorities find a body just off the south bank of the Illinois River, east of the Illinois 251 bridge in LaSalle County. Officials say it could take weeks to identify the body. Yeah, and it did take weeks. But do you know that, like, almost immediately after, you know, they started getting heat? Why have they got answers? Once they started getting pressure, bam, all of a sudden we got a positive ID. Okay. So how is it that Brian Laundrie gets a positive ID on a Sunday, right? Y'all, come on, man. Get the hell out of here. Now, granted, they probably had everything ready to go when they found the remains, but come on. This kid's life was no less important than this damn Brian Laundrie guy. Get the fuck real, man. These are people. He went missing. Now, I firmly believe he went missing because of foul play. Like, in fact, I wish you would try to talk me out of it. There's no other way in my mind this wasn't foul play. Not no, but hell no. There's no way there was no foul play with Jelani Day. I will not buy it. At this point, I would not buy it. I wouldn't buy it if you put it in a nice, pretty package with a good price tag on it. I would not buy it. Bloomington police in a statement say they are still actively investigating the case, including collecting, analyzing physical and digital evidence, as well as interviewing witnesses. Saturday, September 21st, Illinois State University President Terry Goss. Kinsey refers to Day in her, in consultation with Jelani family, we continue to provide support for them as a community. Okay. September 23rd, LaSalle County Coroner identifies the body found September 4th in the Illinois River as that of Jelani Day. There are no clear communication for our devastation. Our hearts are broken. Man, this mom has been so stand up. If you watch some of her interviews and stuff, it'll break your heart. It'll break your heart, man. Authorities say cause of death has not been determined and is pending. So, well, let me see what else is in this timeline. So that's it for the most part. Let me scroll back up. Let's go and look. Let me get back to the chat. So let me see. Let me make sure y'all are okay. Have heaven on earth, but no. What are y'all talking about? Devil foul play. Y'all good over here? Hope y'all are playing. Hope y'all are playing nice. Playing nice over here. The abundance that's possible we could have. What's that? Let's see. Heaven on earth. No. We'd be living. What? What is going on? Let me see. What did I say? We'd have a hugger. Are you like peddling pot over here, man? I mean, listen, if you peddle pot, that's your business, but you don't have to peddle it in the chat if that's what you're doing. Now, I could be wrong, but it seems like that might be what's going on. But if that's what you're doing, feel free to like do it somewhere else, okay? Because yeah, he smoked cannabis or hemp or whatever, but a lot of people do, so it's not a big deal. Hello, Tyra. Hello, baby. Tiara. Oh. Why did I even call you that? All crime is indirectly related to him being illegal or overregulated. I'm not going to agree with that. But I will look at it a second. All crime is indirectly related to him being illegal or overregulated. Well, that is just something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. Now, you want to talk about this a different time? But now's not the time. Now's not the time. So you're more than welcome to stay. Guys, don't block or nothing, but it's enough of the hemp talk. By hemp, you mean cannabis in general. Listen to me. That's fine. That's fine. That's wonderful. But it's just not right now. Okay. Not right now. All right. So let's look at this toxicology, guys. Let's look at this. Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, it's not. I mean, you know. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Let's read this one about rumors. I don't know why StreamYards is acting crazy. Shake your head. Listen. Hey, buddy, I was nice. I'm just saying, like, we can agree to disagree. I mean, I just don't see what the regulation of hemp and all this other stuff is related to Jelani. Apparently, he had no problem going into his local hemp place and getting whatever he needed. That's not the problem at all. It's the foul play that happened, which had nothing to do with the hemp. I would imagine it had zero to do with the hemp. Oh, let's see. Does it create crime of regulating hemp? Does it create... Listen to me. Idiots create crime, okay? If you need pot to not kill people or beat the shit out of your kid, then there's a fucking problem. There's a problem. And it ain't got shit to do with hemp. It starts and ends with you on your insides. Period. So, Corruption is a real issue, but right now we're talking about the corruption in this man's case. So that's what we're doing over here. Didn't use the P word. Well, I don't even know what's going on here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. What is really going on? Rumors run amok. Let's listen to this. This is WGLT.
An ISU criminal justice sciences expert says the absence of information in the Jelani Day case has not served the public well. The ISU graduate student went missing shortly after the fall term began and was found floating in the Illinois River an hour north of Normal weeks later. Illinois State University professor Ralph Weisheit says he's not surprised rumors have swirled about Day's death and disappearance.
Honey, it's no divide and conquer.
Weisheit
All right,
says is from
we have a
how
light
law
chat.
enforcement has responded
Come
or
on, man.
not responded publicly.
It's really common
The keyword being
for
pot.
people to fill in the blanks in ways that they are most comfortable with. And
Listen to me, Linda. Pot, hemp, cannabis, a doobie, whatever you want to call it, okay? We're not talking about that shit right now, okay? Pot, what, you got a problem with the word pot? I got a problem with you hijacking the chat. All right. I won't use the P word, all right? You stop hijacking the chat. Deal? Okay.
And we don't know from official statements what the cause of death was. But if you're a family member, it is really common to say it couldn't have been
Robert?
suicide. Not possible. I know the person, there's no way they would have done this. And that may be true, but we don't know that. And in the absence of any kind of information or knowledge, and with the belief that my son would never do this, our friend would never do this, it's easy for the rumors to start. And silence on the part of police only makes that worse.
Why have police been silent for so long?
I don't know. I suspect that, for one thing, from the very beginning, it wasn't clear that this was a homicide. It appeared to just be a case of a missing person who may show up at some point. And so there wasn't a lot of urgency in that regard. Secondly, you're talking about, again, a police agency. We're talking in that LaSalle, Peru area. This is not one of their people. This is a person from somewhere else. If you're a sheriff, for example, you get votes from local people, not from people in Danville or Bloomington Normal. And so it's not the idea of having press release.
I just wanted to talk. I know he's kind of talking a little bit slow. We're probably not going to listen to the whole thing, but I think it's good to kind of get context. Because listen, there's a lot of mystery surrounding this young man's case. I mean, I need you to understand. Which y'all gonna in a minute, like they tried to tell this woman that they thought he took his own life. Like there was some serious implications, about nothing. And he couldn't be no more of an abiding, upstanding citizen. You know what I mean? Like he did all the things he needed to do. He was about his business. He was about his family. And it's something, I don't want to get it wrong, but he was on some kind of a list for like a family member to give. I want to say kidney, but I could be wrong. I mean, he is all around great guy. You know what I'm saying? No, nothing wrong. Good. Like his mom, man, if it wasn't for this man's family, like I said again, I shudder to think where this case would be.
Press releases and making a lot of statements about it, that may have a low priority if these aren't cases that directly impact the people who you represent.
Are rural departments less likely to be conversant with public opinion and public reaction management than other more urban places?
I think that's probably true. I don't have hard evidence on that one way or the other, but from what I've seen, it would certainly make sense for one to argue that. There's a lot of informal information sharing in more rural agencies.
and the need for a structured media response may be seen as less important.
You study rural agencies. How do they respond to the public? You said informal.
Yeah.
Is that informal
Yeah.
relations with the public or informal relations with other law enforcement agencies?
All of the above.
Right.
And in fact, again, it will depend on the case. Is it a murder? Is it a suicide? Even for authorities, if it's a suicide, they may be reluctant if it's...
Well, thank you, sir, for using the S word. I'm joking. But there has been plenty of room. Oh, hold on. There. Oh, well, that's a nice little... Well, yeah. I didn't even know that I could do that. That's good to know. All right. Let me share this other one I got with y'all about his toxicology. So, and that was from the actual campus NPR. So that's why I thought it was, somewhat important, but it's a little lengthy, but I think some of what he was saying is valid. And yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Here we go. Okay. So here's the toxicology. All right. Hold the heck on. A stupid screen didn't share again. Let's see. By the way, the whole war on drugs is not just cannabis hemp. No, I agree with that. Listen, what's the word, y'all? Listen, hemp saver. Listen, honey, you're more than welcome to come back any other time when we're having open chat, and I will talk to you about this, because a lot of what you're saying I completely agree with, but now it's just not the time. I mean, it's just really not the time. I don't block, so there's that. But pull it together, sir. We're talking about this young man, not the war on drugs. The toxicology report for the body of the deceased ISU student Jelani Day shows marijuana, caffeine, and nicotine use. The report obtained by WGLT under the Freedom of Information Act shows caffeine, THC derivatives, conitine, which is derived from nicotine, often found in tobacco. Report said those prevent levels showing typical use aren't toxicology significant. Forensic toxicologists use liver tissue from Day's body to do the analysis by performance liquid chromatic graph. Yeah, y'all know words. Words are hard for me sometimes. Mass spectrometry. History report looking at a microscope structure of tissues is not yet out, which I'm sure it is now. So, and there's still no cause of death. So, and let me get to, let's see, Amber, you're not fluent in English, but you try. His tissues were already tested before he died because he was preparing. That's right, Amber. Thank you. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Amber says, she's not fluent in English, but I'll try. His tissue. Well, let me put it on the screen. Let's see. But his tissues were already tested before he died because he was preparing to be a donor for his father. I would look for the clinic where he was tested. Yes, that's what I was trying to say earlier, but I didn't have. Thank you for your comment. How isn't it time? If it's related to the case, you can call me sir. Listen, you can call me irritated. Okay, listen to me. It's not the time, because this is my channel, my chat. And it's not the time. It's not the time. We're not discussing the war on drugs. Okay. Oh, he's timed out. Thank you. Because I was about to lose my shit. Hey, Allison. Do you have comprehension? Allison, welcome to the chat. And thank you for that. Thank you. What's up, Tim? Hello. I see a lot of new people over here, which is great. That was good. Sometimes people just want to talk, and that's fine. Hey, I love to talk. It's not the time, okay? So who is that? I think it says Andy Howard. Hello, welcome, honey. So here we go. Listen, this is kind of where we're at now. I do not know why I keep having to reshare the stupid screen. Candy Howard. Candy. Hello, honey. Hello. You were cleaning out your garage just listening and had to stop and type that. I finally had enough. I appreciate you, Allison. That shit's funny. Oh, man, that's funny. All right. Oh, let's just watch this. Let's just do this. Because I was sick of reading.
Here at Heller Motors in Pontiac, we keep hearing, I can't.
Welcome everybody coming in. Let me get past this ad. I get sick of reading constantly. This is a very long ad, it seems. Okay, hold on. So they the FBI is asked to take over the Jelani Day case. This is the big thing. It's not sounding like, I don't know. I can't hear him very well. Let's just see. I can't hear it. I'm just gonna read. Let me see. All right. The Peru police chief said he is requesting that the FBI take the lead in investigating Illinois State University grad student Jelani Day and the disappearance and death. There have been several calls made to the FBI and also written requests emailed to them as recent as early this week. Let's see. Chief Robert, I don't know the last name, said Friday morning that the FBI is assisting on the case, but will not take over the lead of investigation. They will assist us in any possible way they can, but will not take over this. Why? Why won't they take over it? I mean, if they're saying we are not equipped, because listen to me, the way the remains were found, they were not in good shape. And they were not in good shape. I don't want to say, because they said that they don't think anything was harvested or whatever, but there were things removed. A lot of the remains were liquefied. He was found in water, but it should not, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I don't want to say anything wrong because it's no definite anything yet. So just trying to watch my words. I don't want to put out, false information. There have been several calls. Okay, let's see. He said they made a request on behalf of the Joint Task Force as a response to the Day family's request. The family numerous times asked us to pass this investigation off. Oh, let me say this too. The family had to go and get their own separate autopsy, okay? Because they were not happy with what the first autopsy said. And I'm glad they did, because a lot more come out in the second toxicology. So, the second autopsy. In a statement to the Pantograph, the FBI field police office in Chicago said it's always willing to help at the request of local law enforcement. It added that the FBI is in touch with Peru Police Department to provide resources as needed. The FBI field office declined to answer whether it had declined the request to take charge of the investigation. They don't want to answer that. All right. They don't want to answer that. And cited the U.S. Department of Justice policy prevents it from commenting on active investigations. Oh, I know they did. Just like we sealed these CPS cases immediately. Some things, oh no, it's out of my hands. I can't talk about it. Illinois State Police, the Bloomington and Peru Police Department, LaSalle County Sheriff's and Coroner's Office, and the FBI Behavioral Analyst Unit are part of the Joint Task Force that is investigating the death. A march demanding justice for Jelani Day is set for Tuesday in Peru. The demonstration will be led by civil rights activist Reverend Jesse Jackson. And this is his funeral. I'm not going to show it because I'm weird about funerals and showing them. I don't know. We are requesting that the FBI and Department of Justice conduct a thorough investigation. It smells like another Emmett Till case all over again, said Jackson, referring to the Chicago kill. Now, we don't do politics here. We don't do, I'm just trying to look at facts. I have enough evidence to see it outside of being compared to something else awful. There is plenty enough to pick apart from the police, the coroner, and everybody else that want to jump involved. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in here. All right. That's at the funeral. This is his mother. God rest her soul. My God, she has just been doing, or bless her soul, she's been doing so much. Let me hop back over here to the chat and make sure we ain't got, do I know by chance what some of the difference were in the autopsies? Yeah, let me pull that up. Let me see here. I do, but I don't want to just shoot it off the top of my head and get something wrong. So, okay. Hold on. I'm about to get the screen up. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Hold on. Well, this one's only 30 seconds. Good grief. It won't let me hit the damn volume button. Let me see if I can do this. I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe this is the problem. Let me do this. Give me 1 second. You ain't gonna be able to look at shit anymore without ads. Like, this is so dumb.
Laminated skin that actually blends in.
Y'all just gotta deal with it.
Whatever you're selling, prove that things don't have to be the way they've always been. The world's been waiting for what you do.
An update on the investigation into the death of Illinois State graduate student Jelani Day. His family is responding to what it calls contradictions between two autopsies. Online reports claim some of Day's organs were missing during a second independent autopsy. Day's mother says that's not true. She disputes speculations that her son's organs might have been harvested. She reiterates that she believes her son was murdered. Jelani Day was last seen on August 24th. His body was found more than a week later in the Illinois River in LaSalle County.
All right. Oh my goodness. Are we still having issues out of our local hemp dealer? What is really going on? All right. This ad should be over in just a second.
The Bloomington Police has been the lead, in the investigation behind Jelani Day's disappearance. The second thing I want to say and get out there, our thoughts and prayers are with Jelani's family, their friends, everyone that's involved in this. It's kind of touched the hearts of everybody in America. And I want to also tell people, especially on social media, things like that, make sure if your comments or anything like that are supportive and they're empathetic of what the family's going through. Personally, I don't know how I would be if I were in their shoes. So just remember to support them, be empathetic with them. Today, the LaSalle County Coroner's Office identified the male body that was found on September.
Wait a damn minute. What did he? I don't know. Maybe I don't. Why is he telling the people to be gentle with them? Don't fuck. This shit. Why does this need to be said? People don't know that. Is there people that don't know that the family needs to be comforted right now? I mean, was this a secret? I don't know. Maybe I'm just noticing shit that don't matter. But to me, that seemed like a weird statement. Maybe I'm going crazy.
Pathetic of what the family's going, friends. Everyone that's involved in this. It's kind of touched the hearts of everybody in America. And I want to also tell people, especially on social media, things like that, make sure if your comments or anything like that are supportive and they're empathetic of what the family's going through. Personally,
just send it to me, boys.
I don't know how I would be if I were in their shoes. So just remember to support them, be empathetic with them. Today, the LaSalle County Coroner's Office identified the male body that was found on September 4th as Jelani Day of Bloomington, Illinois. This was done through forensic dental identification and DNA testing and comparison. Currently, from LaSalle County Coroner's Office, the cause of death is unknown, pending further investigation and toxicology testing. For those who may not know all the information, Jelani Day was reported missing on August 25th, 2021 here in Bloomington. The family reported they had last spoken with him on the evening hours of Monday, August 23rd, 2021.
Hey, first, welcome.
Throughout part of the investigation, we learned
yes, it is.
That he was last seen on campus on August 24th. And then we learned some more information throughout the investigation that he was seen at Beyond Hello retail shop here in Bloomington. We released in hopes to solicit tips, on his location. On August 26th, Jelani's vehicle was located in Peru.
What in the? Is this not okay? First, last. I mean, what are you talking about, honey? Are you talking about the video? Are you talking about me? What in the actual hell is going on right now? Seriously. What in the actual hell is going on? Let's see. Karma is a bitch. I mean, I can agree with these statements, but I just don't, you're going to have to dump him quickly and block the other one. You just found an article updated 45 minutes ago with a timeline. Really? It's an awful lot of funny shit going on right now for literally no reason. It's almost a little bit too much. Like, what is really going on? Yeah, and I blocked him. He can't come back. I will go back and unblock him after the stream. Let's see first. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is this it could totally be him with his new account. Yeah, because I literally blocked him. Okay. Listen, guys, y'all can kiss my ass. You know how fucking retarded, ridiculous, excuse my R word. I know I didn't mean like that. Do you know how ridiculous you have to be to come over here where we are talking about a man who has potentially been murdered or missing kids or dead babies or, you know how ridiculous you have to be to come over here and try to hijack the whole freaking stream? Like, is this really what we're doing? This is what we're doing. We got nothing better to do. Very cute. So stinking cute. You know what I mean? Allison doesn't need to be timed out. I didn't time Alice out. No, don't time Allison out. Allison came in here with the comedy relief. God, guys, let's get through this last little few minutes of the stream, Illinois, for crying out loud.
Based on the findings of that vehicle, Peru Police Department, along with other agencies, including the state police.
What's up, MTGV
coordinated search in the area.
Please go sub up to her.
We collected a lot of evidence from the vehicle. And we
so
were
many
using a lot of that,
welcome, baby.
Evidence to go through digital data. Sorry.
No, Allison's fine.
So, the investigation continued while we were combing through a lot of that data. We relied heavily on different agencies throughout the investigation. The Peru Police Department did a great job in helping with us, soliciting leads.
Yeah, MGTV has also been covering this. Please make sure y'all go sub up to her. Yeah, this is awful. It's awful. I didn't dive too much into the autopsy because I know there's a lot of, there's nothing solid just yet. So I don't want to give misinformation, but it's awful. Because when it initially came out about the autopsies, people were outraged. And it sounded like some real, some real dark web type of shit,
They asked for a lot of camera footage. Throughout that part of the investigation, we got some more information that I can't specifically release, which led to a large-scale search coordinated by, several different agencies.
You put a link in where, honey? I can't.
Which that was on September 4th when we located the body. So they started that.
Let me go see this link. You can't post a link in the chat unless you're a mod. Let me go see this article. You said they just put something out. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, if one of my mods want to go get MGTV's link, that would be great. I'm going to. All right, let's see. Let's look and see if 56 minutes ago, key moments in the investigation. 3 hours ago, urge authorities to deliver justice for Jelani, which I have that one pulled up. Let's see, 6 days ago. Let me see. Maybe this is the one she's talking about. No, you're okay. I mean, if you were, it's just Jelani's mom is amazing. Oh my God, man. She's been so stand up. She has been so stand up. And Allison, if you're listening, it was an accident. You got timed out. I think one of my mods is saying it was an accident. All right. So this is the newest one. I found it like a couple minutes. There was like 45 minutes ago, something like that. Jelani Day timeline. Let me see. Here and now. Okay. Let's just say Jelani Day timeline, key moments in the investigation. All right. So we already know all that. Let me see. 4:20 p.m. Peru police find Day's car concealed in a wooded area. About an hour north of Bloomington. And announcing the car was found. Jelani has been missing for several days. Unexplained suspicious circumstances. Yes, they are. Unidentified body. We've went through that. Authorities announced body. I'm just skimming through because we just went over a timeline. So I'm trying to see. Removes a painting of... Wait, what's that? The town of Normal removes a painting of Jelani placed at a makeshift display site. Which, why is this on this timeline? But why did they do that? I mean, like, it's weird. October 4th, local demonstrators march Normal City Hall to raise concerns about removal of Jelani's tribute. Why was his tribute moved? Why? That's ridiculous. In a rare office issues a rare public statement about the status of the investigation. They say investigators are reviewing hundreds of hours of security video and have conducted. This was on October 13th, and have conducted another search of the Illinois River, which did not yield anything. Now, I don't know if they're going to say it in here, but at some point when there were two or three girls that was walking along the bank where his body was found. I think that's how it went. And then they found articles of his clothing or like items of his. So like, how are random ass people able to find stuff? I mean, man, it's a lot of shit going wrong with this. Let's see. This is the 19th Civil Rights Movement. Let me see. What did that say? October 15th, the coroner released toxicology, which we just went over that. Marijuana, caffeine, and nicotine. Let's see. Okay. Jackson and the Push Coalition, they have a March for Jelani. So that's all I see. This one just came out. Let me go back to the chat. I'm going to wrap it up soon. Let me see. Sav, Big Red, why did it take so long to do an autopsy? Because he was put on the back burner. What is this? Why you hiding accounts telling that you're what? Oh my God. I feel like I'm in a fucking alternate universe today. What is really going on? Well, somebody's having a sad today in the chat, and that's okay. That's okay. We love you right where you're at, mystery, person. So it's okay. We gave it a go for Jelani, and maybe we will pick back up tomorrow with it. And it's probably the exact same one if I had to guess. They claimed they were out of the testing agents to perform the autopsy. I would claim they were out of fucks to give. MTGV. Honest to God, I'm going to be honest. This case was completely put on the back burner. And it wasn't until the mom put pressure on the next where anything even happened. And then you had the Gabby Petito case blow up. And now they have to get answers, right? Well, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And they messed with the wrong mom because this was not just some damn kid, all right? This was her son. And no, he didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's messed up. It's awful. But I'm going to tell you, these parents and family members going out there and doing boots on the ground, trying to get their own shit. Hey, this is not a new damn thing. You know what I mean? This is like, look at Alicia Navarro. She's got a missing 15-year-old daughter. Okay, she's walking. Yeah, he was going to be a speech pathologist. She's walking around in the middle of Arizona in her damn neighborhood at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for weeks and weeks and weeks at trap houses and everything, looking for her 15-year-old kid who she strongly believes was trafficked. Now, why is she doing this? Because the police didn't. Man, God bless Jessica Nunez. She has been on it for her missing child. Alicia Navarro has been missing 2 years now, man. 2 years. And she's just now to where there's billboards and this and this. Now they got a foundation. Now they have everything. So, Jelani's life mattered. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It still matters, you know. Karen Bolden kicks ass. She's amazing. She has been his, like, in the siblings too. You know, I mean, they're a tight unit. You can very much tell they're a tight unit, you know. And I think it's even sadder the fact that he was going to donate to his dad. You know, I mean, it's just awful. You know, let's see, check out McLaughlin missing Jackson Hole. I mean, yeah, we'll have to check that out. All right, guys, let's see. Hey, for goodness sake, this is the same thing that happened to in Mel's channel when we talked about a missing black girl. Was up. Really? So this is like a collection of trolls? Because I appreciate you telling me that, honey. I didn't know what was happening. We had a major war on drugs debate. I fucked around and said the P word. Oh, no, you might think that the other word for woman's anatomy. No, I meant the word pot. God forbid. We don't say that. So you got offended by the word. Oh, my God. Yeah, it was being rated. Normally it's like, oh, here we go again. Listen, I know you're having a sad today. It's okay. It's okay. We love you right where you're at. Okay. I just, RIP this guy, Kelly Thompson, RIP all victims. I get it. Yeah. And nobody has to bomb my chat. We talk about all victims all the time. All people matter. We talk about every kid, person, if somebody called me and said, we have an outer space alien and they have gone missing in Scottsdale, Arizona, I'd be like, send me the information. I will slap the shit on the channel. Okay. We don't care over here. So y'all don't have to, what is going on? Yes. All people matter. They do. Like, yes, I know that. Oh, and you may not be the same person with the extremely, extremely long name that we've been seeing in here, but it's a little funny. Oh, yeah, MTGV. Yeah, we've had a lot of weirdness going on in the chat today. Like a lot of weirdness, but it's okay. Because it's not too often, so we deal with it. Yes, alive, deceased, victims, extraterrestrials, they all matter. They all matter. How can somebody get in touch with me personally? I have an email. leaveittobeber. leaveittobeber@gmail.com. Black lives do matter too. Listen to me. You go to any, listen, you don't know me. Thank you. And I agree. Okay. I agree. I appreciate that. Thank you. There's my email. If you need to get in touch with me, and I have Facebook and stuff, but emails probably not just certain people's lives matter. Is there a reason you're telling me this? Is there a reason that you are coming into my chat to tell me this? Because I fucking know. And I don't do politics. I don't do race. Okay? We do fucking victims. All right? Go look at any of my fucking videos and you tell, why am I so fucking hostile? Because like you are putting shit in my comments that is not necessary. That's why. That's why. I don't know why. Like, I know this. Go fucking tell somebody who doesn't talk about different cases, because we do over here. Shit, fire, man. These, oh my God, what the fuck? Ugh. Why can't y'all know Chasen? Where does she get the blank screen? Why can't I get the blank screen? You know what I'm saying? Your daughter is half black, so whoever's in the room chatting F off. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, it's like whatever. They're timed out. I mean, it's just crazy, you know, like what in the world, you know? You could look at, I mean, I get pissed off because stories don't get talked about. I mean, so no, it's whatever. They're victims. They're victims, you know? So, all right, guys, gotta go pick up a little baby. Y'all shoot me an email if y'all need to or whatever. Listen, if you wasn't like, whatever, man, just stop fucking trolling the chat for crying out loud. Fucking peddling hemp, peddling, you know, race bullshit over here. God, just save it, man, because this ain't the damn channel for it. You know, I don't understand. Your brother is mixed, respectful, or get booted out. Yeah, like it's a man. I mean, it's about victims, for fuck's sake. I don't get it, you know. It's all right though. I mean, you gotta get the replay. Oh yeah, honey. It was rough. It was so rough, honey. I mean, it wasn't rough. It was just like whatever, you know. Anyways, y'all, I love y'all so big. I really do want to try to go live tomorrow because I want to talk about Major and Elijah. You know, we all know what has happened with them babies. I really do want to talk about it. You know, you may have to find a CBD from now on the comedian shows. I know, right? I'm like, dude, I'm cool with the 420. What are you talking about? I don't care what people do. What? All right, guys. I love y'all. I will see y'all soon. Hopefully, I think I am going to try to do a small stream tomorrow, though, about these two babies we got the sad news about. Yeah, MTGV. Make sure, do you know about them babies that was found in that apartment with the deceased brother? Go, yeah, definitely rewind. All right, guys. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one.